It's done it again. The video started on its own. I don't know why I didn't give it a command to start. It's got a mind of its own. Anyway, guys, good Thursday morning to you. I've just finished the house, that's why I look a bit red and sweating. Just done my house chores, and I got my coffee. That's my reward for doing the housework. Now then, what I want to tell you this morning, I posted a video of the clouds, and I titled it "White Horses." Clouds like white horses, and that made me think. It brought me back in my memory to when I was just left home. I was 16, bit green behind the ears. Green behind the ears in England means a bit naive. You're naive and don't know the ways of the world. Anyway, what happened? This song reminded me. It's called "White Horses," Two White Horses by Mary Wilson. I first heard it in 1974 when I just started in the racing stables, and they put me in lodgings with this lady, this farmer's daughter. You know, she had a couple of kids, and she put me up in a room, like, you know, and the boss paid her. Anyway, every morning I used to get up for work, and to get to work I had to go across this a field. To get to the racing stables I had to walk across a field, and in the field there was a lovely chestnut filly, the loveliest thing I've ever seen, Silver Cloud, I think her name was. I nicknamed her Matilda because I used to sing that song on the way across the field. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, won't you? Whatever the word, I forgot the words now. But anyway, yeah, there's a lovely chestnut filly in the field, and I used to go across the field and admire her. The lovely little horse she was. So anyway, when I get to the stables, in them days, you just left home, you're a bit green behind the ears. You used to get a bit abused and a bit bullied. We used to have a guy there, you know, he's the head lad. He's like in charge of all the stable staff workers. He's the one in charge. And I did something wrong, I don't know what it was anyway, but he says to me, right, you can stay behind and tidy up the muck heap. Now the muck heap is where we used to put all the droppings from the horses, all the straw. And he said, you can stay behind for your dinner hour, you don't get no dinner, you stay there and tidy up the muck heap. So, what can I do? So I had to do that. Next minute, my landlady came running down the yard. She goes, why aren't you still here? Why aren't you coming home for your dinner? I goes, I don't know, the head lad, he told me to stay behind and tidy up the muck heap in my dinner hour. She says, never mind about that, you get home for your dinner and I'll sort him out. So, off I trots. So when I get to the cottage where I was lodging, there was a note. There's a note on the kitchen table, and it says, your dinner's in the Auger. And coming from a city, I came from Nottingham. I lived in the city, and I've been in the countryside before, because that's where we worked, in the countryside with the horses, cows and sheep. There was a note on the table, and it says, your dinner's in the Auger. Now, I didn't know what a auger was. I looked everywhere. I looked in the washing machine, looked in the cupboard. I couldn't find a dinner. So when it's about 4 o'clock, you've had your rest, you go back to the stables to do the afternoon, you groom your horses. Yeah, you used to get 4 horses to look after, which was your like little pets. You used to groom your horses. Then the last thing to do is feed them about 6 o'clock. Then it's time to go home. So when I get back to the cottage, my landlady was home by then, and she said to me, why didn't you eat your dinner? I sent you home for your dinner, but you never ate it. I said, I couldn't find it. See, it's in the auger. I guess, what's an auger? I don't know what an auger is. And there was a little steel stove with 2 hot plates on it, and there's a fire. You used to put logs in there and coal to keep it going, and there's a little side door, like a little oven. Oh, I didn't know, because I come from a city. We had an electric oven at home. So she said, here, look, the auger. Oh, you're off. I don't know what that was. So, so then I eat it now. It's a bit crispy on the edges, but I said I'm very hungry. I'll still eat it. So that was that. Yeah, so it's strange, you know, when you come from a city, you know, you're young, you're 16, first time being away from home, you know, you're a little bit homesick, and everyone's picking on you, bullying you, you know, it just makes you want to give up. But, you know, the more you stay, the more stronger you get, and the homesickness goes away, you know. And I did get better, but anyway, guys, that's just the story I wanted to relay about the dinner. I couldn't find my dinner. It was in the Arga, and I didn't know what an Arga was. It was a log powered oven. You had to put logs in there. But anyway, guys, that's all for now. I just wanted to give you this story because I uploaded a video and there's a song and it reminded me of this time. That's the first time I ever heard that song. It was playing in the background in the morning. It was on a little record player, and that's what it reminded me of when I first started in the racing stable. So, but anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, wherever you are in the world. It's very hot in the Philippines. It's about 35 degrees, I think. I'm sweating. I'm just about to feed the dogs now, and I'll have my own breakfast, and we'll all be fed and watered and be happy for the rest of the day. So God bless you all, and stay safe. Hope you enjoyed the little story. I hope I'm not speaking too fast for you. You can understand the words. Anyway, this is Captain Davy signing off for now. Sayonara, baby. I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger said that, didn't he? Hasta la vista, baby. I'll be back. Arnie. Bye-bye for now. Take care. God bless.